House Wolford, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorslay's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Camsel, one of the Saintly Seven, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorslay's misdeeds.
We knew that was coming.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolford to so much as entertain the idea.
Oh dear.
The Wolfords are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
Exam is involved.
What are you scheming now?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Mm-hmm.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Oh dear.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolford's next move.
So we were manipulated from the manipulators to be manipulated into doing their dirty work for them. Fair enough. Busy Gamer Dad picking up where we left off with our triangle strategy game. I don't know what to think anymore. It sounds like they were purposefully ignoring it and letting us do the dirty work for them, which is kind of, to be, lack of a better word, expected. Because they had no legal standing, but an outsider coming in can act pretty free and clear. And like they said, they can predict House Wolford to do the right thing, which is what we ultimately were doing. Which is unfortunately what we were doing. We didn't have any evidence. So if you're just joining us, we just destroyed Booker in the valley after we were trying to take the illicit salt to one of the other Saintly Seven, Kamel, and Kamel just basically said, yeah, we can't do anything. It's salt. It's not labeled. That you haven't got any evidence against Sorsley for, so what am I going to do? So we disrupted a trade is really what happens, and we put Sorsley on notice, and now there was some plot within a plot where Exham and Carmel have now been watching us, or will be watching us, and we'll go forward with that. But before we go any further, why did I fire my tailor? Because he wasn't a good fit. There you go. I don't have a tailor. I'm not that prestigious to have a tailor, but that's our dad joke for the episode. We're gonna continue on where we left off, though. We'll do the side stories, continuing on that track for now. Within the Citadel of the Sands, Tenebris finds Sorsley in high spirits. Interesting. Why high spirits? We just killed his man. His guy.
Well, if it isn't Tenebris. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley. I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolford is ferrying my salt as we speak.
So Tenebris is bringing the bad
An
news.
illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camsel's suspicions?
Yep, see, we knew
You
it.
speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebris.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you.
Do not misunderstand because we are tarred with the same brush. Interesting
Your
choice of
dealings
words.
of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebris?
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Interesting.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
I wonder who Tenebris is. Oh, Tenebris is probably our key to exposing Sorcery.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
Yeah. Okay. Tenebris is our turncoat, whatever you want to call it. Okay. We're gonna do a little exploration. Serenona searches for evidence to indict Sorcery. What will he indicate? Whatever. We'll have to figure this out with a little exploration.
Sorcery may
plot
well
moving.
come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I still think it was very out of character during our Scales event for Benedict to go with this decision, because maybe it's because it's showing that he is a character that makes up his own mind and we have to sway him, and once his mind is made up, he is very much in a space of this is the way it is. You have to fully convince me otherwise. But
So
I really thought we would have been able to change him to our side to sway to go down
We
the other path.
must provide hard evidence, as Minister Kamsel requested.
Because he believed that we should do this mission, this salt mule task, essentially. And even though in my head I thought that he would be more tactful in the sense that we don't have evidence or didn't have evidence, hard evidence that we're looking for now, and it seems to be unfolding quite how
And
I thought it
recently
would.
named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Nope, we have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Yeah, okay, so that ledger that Booker had.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorcery until the evidence we seek reveals itself.
Oh wait, no, Sorsley took it.
Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed. We should split up and search for clues.
Yeah, we should be looking for a ledger. Time to gather some testimony as to Sorsley's crimes. Oh yes, merchant. I'm afraid I'm closed for the day. Need to balance my ledger, you see. Did you come again? Oh hey, what's this? Oh, okay, sure. Not now. I have more pressing concerns at present. That damn officer hunting me like a dog. If he would but leave this place, I could return home. Officer. Tis all hearsay, but I understand Esfrost occupies Glenbrook. The kingdom is a den of iniquity. It's true, their lack of adherence to the goddess's teachings has no doubt brought this fate upon them. Well, maybe so, maybe not. You know nothing of our world. You look like a guy I know. Illegal Where is all this talking? I will not stand for these absurd accusations. What proof have you? I don't have any. Frankly, none, sir. Well, when you do as much business as I do, rumors about one tend to propagate. It would behoove you to interrogate the rumors you see before repeating them. Yes, but it would also be best not to let sleeping rumors lie. Keep digging and keep me apprised for any new information you may find. I am eager to be of service. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Money in a bush. Bush money. Nice. Esfrost boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it is ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top. The wretched duchy, while here in Hyzanth all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. I scarcely need ask, but which nation is your estimation has the right of it? Oh dear. which I serve is best. Freedom is a necessity. I mean, that's interesting. Is the work of the... Do I need to lie? I'm not gonna do either of those. I'm gonna be my own person. Oh, don't make me laugh. The very notion of a nation conquered by Esfrost being in the right is purely folly. It was turning away from the goddess's teachings that brought this fate upon them. They would have driven Esfrost from their shores had they but embraced her. So this is how the faithful in Hyzan think. Okay, so I maybe needed to lie there. I don't know. You're looking for a rebel who has seen last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such a person? Might he mean the one who just wants to go home? Perhaps this rebel will provide me with some information I need. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. I cannot say I've seen them. Okay, well, quality timber on a wooden plank. Go figure. Or wooden scaffolding. There's a woman living near the ministry whose life is consumed with rumors of all sizes and sorts. She always has some fresh morsel or other. It would behoove you to speak with her. So he's there to tell me where to go. Okay, this guy right here. A rumor monger, you say. Aha, off to the little gossip lady. Then I should make sure I speak with her. Yes, thank you. Alright, so... Yep, okay, so basically I gotta find... her? I don't want to talk with her. I know who she is. She's one of the nobles. Can I go? Oh, there's something up here. Paralysis recovery. Nice. Cannot let you pass without permission. None may be near the source. Yeah, this is what happened last time. Oh, I didn't even... I went too far. Too quick. I hear tell of a secret leisure assault. Does that sound familiar? Why guard this entrance so closely? Is there something you wish to hide? That only makes me long to enter the source all the more. Is it truly nothing you can do? Let's do this one. Absolutely not. That is a decree from the top. Be gone with you. You are interfering with my duties. Access to the source is forbidden. You may go no further. Okay, well, I went too fast and I might have just botched that up. What's over? No, I don't want to go up that way. I want to go... Is there anything down here? No, there's nothing down here. There is nothing down here. Anything down here? Nope, nothing there. What? Oh, there's a cat. I was like, what is that? There's another cat. Oh, man. Okay, cool. All right, did not expect that. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else that I'm looking for? Because I want to try and make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, cool. Who are you? Ministry official. The Saintly Seven have been recognized by the goddess of salt herself and are tasked with leading the faithful of Hyzantha. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak to her in her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her words to the Saintly Seven, who hand them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State her blessing. I, of course, take pride in the uniquely superior construct of our society, but how do you, as an outsider, find it? I'm gonna say it's the top one, actually. Not so unusual. The Holy One is your sovereign. The Saintly Seven. Yeah, I suppose that this one's good. Systems or rules are not so easily compared. They are the result of choices made by the people over the arc of their... Actually, I want this last one. This is a really good one. Yes, a sincere and logical argument on the surface, yet we need but scratch it at it to reveal the rot within. These other nations you speak of, they are meaningless pits of suffering in which the people and their sordid histories are trapped. The only ones who can truly lead the people to prosperity and happiness are those who have been chosen by the goddess herself, the Holy One and the Saintly Seven. Okay, so that's the, I don't want to say delusion, that is the focus of their belief system, is that there's a goddess who has chosen a Holy One and her chosen disciples to disseminate the word of the goddess, who is the righteous path. And it is, and I say delusions, but it is the what can I say? The focus is all I'm going to be referencing, but it is the belief system that a higher power is directing your path forward, not that a mortal man could do that, or woman for that matter could do that. Your sovereign kings or those from freedom who claw their way up through the ranks and know what a society supposedly needs from the inside out because they've worked their way up through it. So you have those three systems in play here. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. That is very true. Only those who have official business with the ministry may enter. If you've no appointment, I must ask you to leave. Okay, now you were in the tournament. I've learned that my secretary was investigating. Oh, so maybe, okay, as well surely left some notes in his journal. You have my blessing to read it if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in the search of the truth. So, okay. Mr. Exharm is occupied for the moment. If you have business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter that presumes I have something to write with. What about you? Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. Okay, so I need special permission to enter the palace? I don't know if I can get that. If you are not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is it you wish to know? This. A secret ledger? I've heard of no such thing. Now be on your way. You're interfering with my duties. Okay, so I've tried the other two. Am I going to be able to try this one? Nope. Let's try this third one. I think I tried that one already. I don't think he's going to let me through. Not that I wish to hide. No, I abhor keeping secrets. And in all honesty, I can look the other way no longer. Swear to me you'll not enter the source and I shall talk. I've seen a dealer. Oh, this is it. This is the guy we need to talk to. Okay, cool. I've seen a dealer different from the one you see during the day. Carry salt off at night under cover of darkness. I confess I receive payment in exchange for my silence, but I know not from whom. Not as though it matters. My conscience withers and rots just the same. Another vendor in the middle of the night. Highly suspicious. I shall make note of that. I'd wager that this person is involved with Source's illegal enterprise. Okay, so there we found the suspicious merchant. Okay, so that's... You've learned all I can about the suspicious merchant. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so... What do I need to do now? Can I... Do you have any information? Let's try this one. I did see someone suspicious leaving the city. You what? Thank you, good sir. You've done your good deed for the day. Oh, so I wonder if him leaving triggers this over here. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, I'm figuring it out. Nice. I can enter my own house. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there not I can do for you, good sir? You can provide me with this information. Do you know anything about House Endai's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? No, I'm afraid not. Then even a source will do. How might one go about prying into the affairs of House Endai? As you seem quite determined, you may as well search their encampment itself. Ah. Okay, so that's his dwelling. It is located beside the entrance to the source. If Sorsley has anything to hide, he will most certainly have it there. The encampment, if we cannot find proof we seek there, then I'm genuinely does not exist. Yet it is also the most brazen and dangerous course of action. We'll have to wait for the cover of darkness. Oh, I can enter his house now? I'm gonna take your stuff. Okay, I've learned all I can there. Oh. Fibers. Okay, cool. I don't think I see anything else. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so is there another house I can enter? Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, there's this one here. Oh-ho. Yep, would have totally missed these. This must be the journal Layla's secretary keeps. Looks like he underlined something here for emphasis. I find the sources and recent behavior highly irregular and improper. He took a meeting with Glenbrook officials in secret wherein he dispersed generous bribes. Bribing Glenbrook officials? This is extremely valuable evidence. I must make note of it. Alright, cool. So we know about the bribe now. So now this game just took on a whole different tone, because now I'm actually, you know, trying to fact find, you know, my innocence in a sense. Innocence in a sense. Yeah, that's a good sentence. On what is going on. Do I need to talk with you again? So the bribes my secretary mentioned in his journal appear to be true. All that remains is to see what role they played in his illicit distribution enterprise. Yes. Now what? Like, is there a door to this place? How does one get in here? Can't get over there. I don't think I can hop on top of anything. I will admit that each of the Saintly Seven has their own idiosyncrasies. Nevertheless, the goddess powers know no bounds. She will swiftly punish those who stray from the path, saint or not. Okay, good to know. Nope. Okay, so I think we might be done. Illegal what? Where is this coming from? I will not stand for the absurd accusations. What proof do you have? And now we unlocked that. Nice. Okay, cool. I heard rumors of illegal salt shipments. So an unsavory character is making off with salt, you say. I confess that not even I had noticed. If what you say is true, though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they get this smuggled salt to Esfrost in the first place? Well, they asked us to do it. What action do you expect me to take if you have not followed every lead? I wish to stamp out criminals' activity however I can, but I will not bring charges against anyone with little more than rumors. Yes, but what? Rumors lie. Okay, keep digging. So we need to keep going. There's more here, I'm guessing? Well, what would that be? I'm afraid I'm already closed for the day. Let you see. I'm terribly sorry to intrude, but might I borrow a pen and paper? You see, I have a very important letter to write. Oh, okay, so now I can do this. Okay. In such paper will suffice, then certainly may have. You may use ink as well, too. Now, to write that letter to Exarum. This is an important proposal to Exarum. I bid you deliver it to him at once. Very good. I shall see that it reaches Exarum myself. That letter should secure Exarum's cooperation in exposing Sorsley's crimes. I pray it reaches him too soon. Okay, we cannot be too prepared, considering we're up against one of the Saintly Sevens. So, I have a question. Like, we as the player know that Exarum and Kamsel are essentially working with each other to expose Sorsley and using us to do it. Can we stop them in any way? There's a woman living near the ministry whose rumors all seem sizes. So we did that, didn't we? Yeah, okay, so this is... So she hasn't gotten anything different to say. Oh. I can go in here. I can go in here and talk with you. Do you have anything in your house first, though? I don't see anything. Nope, don't see anything. I understand you are aware of the latest rumors that flow through Hyzanth. I should like to hear more about them. Haha, we found her. The old water cooler talk. Yes, you wish to hear the popular rumors in Highlands? You needn't have been so coy. Oh, where to begin? Where to begin? Ah, the gossip monger, the rumor monger, whatever you want to call her. Have you heard the tale of the vanishing vessel? It appears at the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly and quietly as it came. A ship that disappears in the night. The how of their salt exports had eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on their ship. She speaks of. Okay, so all this talk of ghost ships chills me to the bone. Goodness, goddess forbid. Okay, so we've learned all we can there. That's how they get their stuff to S-Frost. Bam. We solved the case. We're like gumshoe detectives here. We figured it all out. Okay, so we have the rumors here. Yep, unsavory characters, though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they smuggle this to S-Frost in the first place? The vanishing vessel. Bam. Got that. They used a cargo ship that vanished. Ah, yes, that disappearing vessel would figure nicely into this plot. It is fortuitous that you contacted me, and I thank you. I'll tell you, this is strictly confidence. Talk to House Ende's crimes has reached the consortium. Their Minister Sorsley is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly concerned with the accuracy of his own leisures. If he has engaged in illegal enterprises, as you suggest, I doubt his conscience would allow his books to go unbalanced. He'll have kept a second ledger, a secret account, of course. With that in hand, we'll have proof of all we need. The trouble, though, will be finding it. Alright, so basically, we just figured out that he has a secret letter. The bribes, the secretary. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's everything that we can get from this place. I'm not gonna... Let me think here. I don't think there's anything more. Let me just one quick talk to everybody. Yeah, talking to the rumors there. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we've learned everything that we can. I think we're done. I think we now know that the ledger exists. Yep, and I think we're done here. Okay, cool. So let's exit the exploration. I've heard enough now to return to encampment and organize my thoughts. So yeah, we just got to find the ledger.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Yep.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest?
And then Let
us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
Illicit salt trade. And warmongering. Sorsley's bribery. Okay.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
Mm-hmm.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that S-Frost rules the Crown City.
That's true.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant.
Oh, maybe that has to do with Julio and... Oh.
Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
Oh no, now he has... There were irregular salt ships. I'd be more... No, I think the ledger is where we need to go. This is what everyone will be looking for.
Clarice said Sorsley kept a secret ledger.
Of course. Sales had to be carefully managed so as not to arouse suspicion.
Making detailed records a necessity. I've no doubt this ledger exists.
Yep.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
I think it's going to be in his encampment. I would think it's in his encampment. It's not going to be on the cargo ship. It's going to be with him.
By which you mean Sorslay's encampment?
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
Yep.
I know its location.
Might the bribe Sorsley plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know the ledger tracking the tainted salt exists.
End's
Okay.
encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Uh-huh.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
We go after the ledger.
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camcel once more.
Oh my gosh. What was... Did I do something wrong? It's interesting. I thought we would have mounted like a sneak mission into the encampment or something. Yeah, I'm gonna save my game. Busy gamer dad. Continuing the story along. We may have done something wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I thought I had all the... Maybe we should have gone with the boat. And I mean, it just would have been, to my head, it would have been capturing more unmarked illicit salt that had no way of being traced back to Sorsley unless we had a survivor. I guess we'll see. That's all that'll come down to it. We'll see in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we'll see you in the next episode for our Triangle Strategy playthrough. Later.